this one video was the reason for the response of Prime Minister. And I don't know how many more videos he need to see to respond to in a holistic way.
मणिपुर की जो घटना सामने आई है किसी भी सभ्य समाज के लिए ये शर्मसार करने वाली घटना है.
The Prime Minister of this country waited for all these days, these months, to open his mouth and at least to say. That is what is more dangerous. We were the first team visited Manipur. We have some sort of an information, first-hand information about the developments, and that we brought out in our press conferences. That actually angered the state as well as the central government. It is not one case, two cases. There are many more cases. Do you believe, or can we believe that the state government didn't know all these things?
The silence from the part of the union government is something which is actually, quite concerning, because they are not ready to speak about Manipur. They are not ready to, allow anyone to speak about Manipur. Why is that happening?
Why should these dead bodies decay in the mortuaries? Why can't the chief minister or the state government and central government make arrangement for those families?
If you are an active social media user, then you must have come across this video of two Manipuri women paraded naked in broad daylight, surrounded by at least 800 to 1,000 men. That's what the FAR says. The women belonged to the Kuki community and the men were from the Métis, and it was some sort of retribution. The violence in Manipur is a grave concern. It started on May 3rd and it's showing no signs of ending. Today is 79th day, and even as we speak, there is violence, there is uncertainty, and the people of Manipur are suffering. To talk about this, I have with me Annie Raja, the General Secretary of National Federation of Indian Women. Thank you so much for talking to us, ma'am. The last time we spoke to you after you visited Manipur. Now the video of sexual assault on women, sexual violence has surfaced. It's concerning. It's actually alarming to see those videos of how women are being treated in Manipur, and despite this incident taking place on May 4th, so far no action has been taken against those who are responsible for this heinous crime.
You see, it is really unfortunate that what are the developments in Manipur, and the most unfortunate thing is that the Prime Minister of this country waited for all these days, these months, to open his mouth and at least to say what we were expecting that he didn't say about the question of Manipur and issue of Manipur. Just at least mentioning the one video which was circulated yesterday. It was all over in the place in the social media. So that is what is more dangerous, more concerning, that the silence of the people who are in power and position. That is what. And it is very, very, it gives a sense of insecurity, fear, and I don't know what to say. This is what is happening actually in our country. It is not only among the people of Manipur, but also among the people of other states also across the country. This is the feeling.
You visited Manipur, and after your visit, there was an FIR that was registered against you for saying that the Manipur violence is state-sponsored. But the same Manipur police hasn't, arrested those people who are responsible for this. There was an FIR, but still no action has been taken. What exactly is happening on ground? Why are the law enforcement agencies failing in Manipur? What is the problem, ma'am?
No, first of all, about the FIR against the fact-finding team of NFIW. This is exactly the reason is exactly that the government of either the government of Manipur or the government of India wish to see that what is happening in Manipur should be known to the outside Manipur. So that we did that. We were the first team visited Manipur, and we have interacted with cross sections of the people and including the administration. So we have some sort of an information, first-hand information about the developments, and that we brought out in our press conferences. That actually angered the state as well as the central government. Actually, this one video was the reason for the response of Prime Minister. And I don't know how many more videos he need to see to respond to in a holistic way towards the larger issue of Manipur. Because when we also went there, we have seen other young girls also who had gone through such mob violence. And it is not one case, two cases. There are many more cases. Do you believe, or can we believe that the state government didn't know all these things, or the central government? Because Home Minister is in constant touch with the state. He visits the state. He interacts with the people. And can we believe that the center also didn't know anything only when this documentary or this video came out?
That's the question that I wanted to ask. The incident happened on May 4th. There are several agencies that could have reported this matter to the Home Ministry. They could have reported this to the other concerned officials. But the silence from the part of the union government is something which is actually, quite concerning. Because they are not ready to speak about Manipur. They are not ready to, allow anyone to speak about Manipur. Why is that happening? Why is that whatever is happening in Manipur, they want to hush it up or they want to cover it up? Why is that attitude that we are seeing now?
You see, the inaction from the part of the government, or particularly the chief minister, who is elected and based on our constitution, he is in that position. And he has that constitutional responsibility to safeguard the lives and livelihood of the people of that state. He didn't do that. Actually, the inaction or non-action or misuse of some of his influence, that is exactly, even the central government, they were just remain as onlookers, not intervening in that. That is exactly why the fact-finding team said it is a state-sponsored violence. Government, once the 3rd May, or this conflict or this violence have started in a massive way, what were they doing? It was their constitutional responsibility. The chief minister's constitutional responsibility to use his power to safeguard the people of that state. He didn't do that. He remained silent, just as a spectator or onlooker. He remained like that, and the result is hundreds of them have lost their life, and thousands are in different relief camps, and property, houses, everything has lost. So this is the responsibility. Who is responsible? This is the responsibility of the government. And why they remain silent? That is why we are questioning is there any hidden agenda for the state government as well as for the central government? When we see things, we think that yes, there are some hidden agendas. One is, of course, on the question of land and their natural resources. One, of course, people are talking to us, they are raising their concerns that this central government, this is what people are telling us, or the people, when we interacted with them, this concern also they raised. They were asking the central government, are they going to divide our state like they have done in Kashmir into 3, the Kuki land, then Kuki region, Meitei region, and then the other region? So these are all questions people were asking. And so government should come clean, openly. Why they did not respond? Central government should, Prime Minister should answer to the people of this country and to the world that why he remained silent. And today, on the day on the opening of the parliament session, he is now just saying, don't play politics. So this is not the thing which we, the people, expect from a prime minister of such a conflict. And this is one thing. The other thing is about, when suddenly they have filed the FIR. Why they were not doing it? And why there was no, even in our report it is there, no FIR. Everybody is saying that all the, whether who are injured or they have lost their family because of firing and all these things, they are saying ऐसा बोल रहे कि FIR है. We are told that FIR is there, but for the last 2 months nobody has come to take a statement. No one has visited us to inquire about us. We are still in, some of them are still in hospital, and there is no FIR. No one has given a copy of the FIR to the affected people. Why there is no FIR before this? So even the chief minister is waiting for such more videos so that he can see that, then he can take action. Then he thinks that people will say that, oh, our chief minister is so good, he has taken immediate action. Why should these dead bodies decay in the mortuaries? Why can't the chief minister or the state government and central government make arrangement for those families whose dear ones and near ones, their bodies are in the mortuaries and decaying? Why can't they make arrangement for that? So a complete failure from the part of the state government or central government is it can be witnessed in each and every aspect of Manipuri people's life, whether it is cookies or whether it is Maithis.
Okay, ma'am. Like you said, that this is one incident. There could have been many such incidents in Manipur which have got unnoticed. During your field trip, you may have interacted with a lot of women. Did they also tell you that they were facing sexual violence, they were sexually assaulted? Are people coming forward to lodge complaints? Because I think I was reading a couple of reports where, I read that women are not coming forward to report instances of sexual violence. But in this case, there are large scale, sexual violence has happened, on ground.
You see, we visited visited Manipur on 28th June, and by that time it was almost 2 months. So the women, we interact with a lot of women, and they to whom they should trust. They are seeing us for the first time. We were not from Manipur. We are from outside Manipur. Why should they trust us? This is also a question within 2 hours or 3 hours which we interacting with them. Why should they trust to open their mind? So this is one question. And again, I tell you, in spite of that, 2 young girls, students, they came forward and they told us that they were a gang was attacked them. They had to go through so many sort of violence. And one girl even has lost her front row teeth because of that. And one was in Delhi for treatment because of the way they kicked and beaten her. Her internal organs were also affected. So there are a lot of instances. I am sure that if the government has lost all credibility and all confidence of the people, that's why where to go to report, whom to they should go and report and file this thing, FIR, or file a complaint. So these are all questions. That is why we are also saying that an outside agency must take responsibility to see that the people of Manipur is finally get justice, their complaints, then grievances are heard, and they should feel that recreate or regenerate or their confidence in the system, in our country's legal and justice system.
Okay, ma'am. Also, for 79 days, the violence is still on. Manipur is still burning. There are reports coming in from different parts of Manipur. Every day there seems to be one incident on or either from the mighty side or from the Kuki side. Uh, you may have been talking to a lot of people who are there on ground. What are they saying? What is the current situation in Manipur? And how many more days would be required to you know for normalcy to return
You
in
see,
Manipur?
yeah, it all depends upon the political will and social commitment of the central government. If central governments decide to see the stopping of this violence in Manipur, it can done in no time. That is the thing. Yes, we are talking to the people on the ground. They are saying that still this violence is happening. You also must have seen how um, um, Naga women, Naga lady was killed a couple of days back. So that such things are continuing. That is where I'm really saying that, or we are actually saying that this is a state-sponsored violence. Because why? One reason is that in spite of having large presence of the central forces, these killings are taking place. So, what is the use of having in such a small state and thousands of more than 40,000 of personals, army personals or security personals are there? That, but still these killings are continuing. This burning of houses, villages, that also is continuing. Fight between these two communities are continuing. So that is why we are saying that there are some hidden agenda. Either the government wants to, like people are fearing that the government wants to divide this state into three, and for that condition should be created. Condition should be there that these at least these two sections, these two communities, Kukis and Maiteis, their friendship and their that
They
bonding,
can't coexist.
their
They can't
bonding
live
should be
together.
completely finished. Yeah, they should be completely finished. They should not see eye to eye. That sort of a situation is created actually. Now that is why initially it was autonomous region. Now then that was then turned into a separate state. How? It was all in course of these days. Government should have been intervened at the very beginning. They failed to do that, whether it is state government or the central government. If state government is not doing, then it is the responsibility of the central government to intervene and question the state government.
Okay. My last question, ma'am. You said that government should have the political will to stop this violence. Do you think that the Modi government has it, or do you see Manipur as the biggest failure of the Modi government in the past 9 years?
Of course, and political will, when I say political will, it is not Modi's BJP political will. For BJP and for Modi, the Prime Minister, the people of this country are just votes, not human beings. For him and for his party, people are, it is not the dignified life of the people as ensured. Right to life with dignity. This is what is our constitution says. For him, that is not the matter. For him, people are just votes, mere votes. And for 10 votes, 2 seats, and retain his power and continue in power. That is his politics. But what I am saying, the political will, that is the pro people, the respecting the constitutional right of life with dignity. That is that should be the politics. For that, the central government should intervene. Social responsibility means he should see the all people, whether this community, that community, whether this religion, that religion. But people of this country, they live in a very friendly way. That thing should be ensured by the Narendra Modi as Prime Minister.
Right, ma'am. Thank you so much for talking to us and bringing us up to speed on what's happening in Manipur. The situation is grim and it's concerning, and I hope, like the last time we spoke, the government steps in and they do something about it. Thank you so much for talking to us, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you.